here. Today we're going to be putting new brakes, rear brakes, on the back of my truck here. Again, this is a 1988 Ford Ranger. So we got new shoes, new brake drums, hardware, and cylinders. I happen to know the one cylinder's leaking. The other one's probably fine yet, but just in case, I got two. So that way, you know, if something goes wrong, for example, we can't get the bleeder valve out or even the brake line out. We got two new ones. So we'll probably start with the driver's side here. We'll kind of do that one, and then maybe I'll like high speed the other side here. We'll see how it goes. I put new hardware in both sides here a couple years ago, so I don't think I'll need this, but just in case, I've got it. Never know what's going to happen when you get into these, so let's get started. Well, I guess we better start by taking the wheel off here. And for those who are wondering, yes, this is still my winter set of tires here. I know it's almost June, but just been busy with other things here, and namely been waiting until I get my brake parts here before I change these out. Otherwise, you know, I'm just going to take the tires off again. Let's take that one off. And see what's... That actually didn't come off too bad. So yes, there's the old drum there. Like I said, this actually might still be usable yet. I am not sure. But I figure new drums, they're not that expensive. We'll get new ones. Pads on this side actually are not too bad. It's the other side that is actually like completely worn down. So I don't know why that side's worn down more than this side. There's a piece missing out of the shoe on this side, but yeah, these shoes here look like they're almost new yet on this side. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll start by taking the springs out here. I don't know if it matters which one we take out first here, but... Surprisingly, these don't look too bad yet. I was thinking these might be a little rusty, but... Okay, one more spring in there. Can you get that melt somehow? So that's what one of the pads look like. Like I said, that doesn't actually look that bad, other than it is cracked and it's missing a piece at the top there. This one you can definitely tell is wearing down a little bit. And yeah, it looks like most of this hardware I think is still pretty good yet. You can even see some of the paint on it. Okay, everyone, hopefully we got everything we need here. Don't think we'll need this, but like I said, in case we do, we got it. New shoes, new cylinder, and then of course the drum itself. So we're gonna get started putting this on here. Hopefully it doesn't go too bad. Between cuts there, I did go and get a new brake line here. Had to stop by the hardware store, got some new fittings here as well, which I put one down here somewhere. Don't see it right at the moment. I'll have to find it here in a minute. But new fitting to go into the cylinder here. Okay, everyone, for our next feat of trickery here, we'll see if we can get this cylinder off of here. And I did spray this down with a lot of WD-40. Okay, that's probably the easy part. Okay, it looks like this is going to come loose, but this line here is probably rusted in there. That does not want to break free. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Well, I don't know that we have much choice other than to twist the line off, because I don't think we can get that out of there that I know of. And I think I've got spare lines, so we'll hopefully be good. Yep, there's the line twisted apart. In fact, there's no sense even taking that off at this point, because we can just take the cylinder out. We're going to have to take it out and clear it, aren't we? Okay. Oh, we're going to have to take the bleeder out just to clear this too yet? Am I? Okay. There we go. And we'll start by taking the bleeder out here, because in order to get that in there I had to take the bleeder out. So carefully, let's see, it goes in that way. Try not to get anything in there. There we go, and I'll put the bleeder back in right away here. And no sense tightening that down. The bleeder, that is, because we'll have to bleed the brake system here. And one more, there it is. Did not come with new nuts for that. I'm a little, or actually bolts. New bolts for the cylinder. I'm a little disappointed in that. I would like to have new bolts, but oh well. Okay, it feels like it's nice and tight. Try to keep our hands somewhat clean here because we don't want to get grease and stuff all over this. So one's going to go on there like so, and the other one like so. And we got to get all the spring hardware and all that stuff connected. So that part goes in there. And a little tip here that helps, if you ask me. Leave your other side undone. So I've not done anything with the other side yet. So in case I don't remember how this goes back together, I do have a book on this too, by the way, so I can look at that. But in case I don't, I can go look at the other side and, oh, that's how that goes. So this went here, if I recall correctly. And that just kind of sits down in between there. And then we got to get all this spring hardware on here. So where's the one that went on this side? Because the green one was that side. Where is the one that went on the other side? Is that, no, that's the bottom one. Which that went in, I believe it was there. I think it was the white side. There's the white spring. That was the white spring that went up. I believe that was that hole. I don't know what's easier to put which on first here, but for the moment I'll just stick that on there. That'll hold it up there. And then this has to get in there. This little, oh, not didn't get quite yet. There we go. And then this little piece here is where, again, I think this looks okay. I don't see any reason we need to replace that. A little rusty there, but that's from that. Oh yeah, that needs to go on first, so good point. So maybe I should put this side on first. Just let that hang off of there. Like I said, this is going to be fun getting all these bits and pieces together here. Especially this side, because this has the parking brake that attaches to it. Oh. Probably put this pin in here. That'll help hold everything in place a little bit. Where was that hole? Right down there. And the spring, and the little clip thing. There we go. That one is sort of in place. Seem like this is quite lining up right. What are we missing here? Yeah, this brake, or parking brake one, isn't not in line with that. Well, we'll keep going here. See, it's here, maybe it'll line up once we get the other one in. And then we got to get this funny looking hook thingy, which went in that, if I remember correctly. And then, of course, the spring through it, which was the red one. Too many springs around here. Oh, yes, I got hooked up in this one already. Which, I think it's oh, I don't know, can we get it? Oh, okay, yeah, we can snap it through there. Okay, hook it up there. And then the spreader here, at least that's what I call it. I know there's probably a more technical name for this. That went, where'd that go? That went in, that was down there, I believe. Yes. This is supposed to be to automatically keep your brakes properly tensioned, I guess. I don't know how well that actually works, but that's the idea behind it. Piece of plastic in this hole here. So I forget if I want to do the bottom first or the top first here. And I also got to get this on here yet as well. Which goes down to that thing. And I think the green one was on here first, wasn't it? So let's maybe get that on. Should hold that in place. Make sure that is in there right. It looks like it is. There it is. Thinking we're probably going to want to put the white spring on next, I believe. Okay, starting to look like a brake assembly here. And the spreader in the bottom here. Oh, gotta go the other way around. And let's see, is everything else hooked up right? Just about. Should we get that cable around there right? And then finally this red spring here. There we go, folks. I do believe we finally got it there. Okay. And back to working on the driver's side here again. We got to finish up the brake lines. So if we cut it to, I don't know, about in here somewhere, that should be more than enough. Yeah, it should be good. Plus we got a loop there if we need to borrow some. I don't know if that's what that loop's for or not, but there was a loop in the old one. Of course, this loop might be a little more exaggerated because my bending skills apparently are not as good as, you know, the factory, but hey, whatever. And yes, folks, that was the problem. We bottomed out the cutter. So we got the bigger cutter that cuts smaller pipe. Does that just not seem right? And we'll probably, I don't know if we want to use the same cut. We'll just maybe go over a little bit here. There we go. And then we got to flare that out. Right about there, so it should be good. Oh wait, before we flare it though, very, very important, where's my fitting? Gotta make sure you put the fitting on first. Otherwise, yeah, once you flare it out, you're not getting the fitting on. And of course the other end's already done. I think I mentioned that. It's already connected up to the block there. Okay, looks pretty close. Sticking out just a little bit there. Tighten it down good. We're on it somewhat centered here. I think we're good. And there we go, flared out connection. And if you notice, when we put this on, yeah, now we can't get the fitting off. Okay, so on with the fitting here. So we try to bend that to be about in the right spot there. Okay, and another trip to the hardware store. We got the proper size one. Did not realize, again, two different sizes. And an odd size at that too, a very odd size. That goes on the cylinder on this side. This apparently is a common sized one, and that's what goes up under the block under the truck there, but right, so anyway, let's see if this will fit. Nice. Apparently fits the same size wrench, interestingly enough. Okay, there we go, nice and tight. And I'll have to bend that holder back down there again. So I think we're ready to put the drums on, tighten them up a little bit, and bleed the system. Okay, that is good tight fit. Okay everyone, it's been a while since the last clip here. Been messing around with the passenger side there, trying to get that one, the drum on. Just would not go on. The shoes were too far out, and you know I could see at the top where the shoes going to that piece there. The one shoe is out a 1/4 inch, and for the life of me, I could not get that shoe to mate up properly. It was that way before as well, but you know, because of the wear, it didn't really matter so much. But obviously, with the new shoes, new drum here, they had to mate up properly. Like I said before, they didn't, and for as long as I can remember, they never have. Never was able to quite figure out why. Finally, obviously today, I had to figure out why, because otherwise this new drum was not going on. Anyway, finally figured out the brake, the parking brake, was not fully releasing on that side. So finally got that figured out. Apparently, I think it's this one right here. There must be something in that line. It's rusted or something maybe, and it's not moving freely. So basically, it will engage. So the parking brakes do work yet, for what it's worth. They seem to be working fine on this side, releasing and engaging, but not that side. Again, they'll engage, but the springs just are not strong enough to unrelease the parking brake. Of course, now that's actually probably why that side's worn down too. So anyway, let's get this connected here. See if this will work or not. I noticed we're already reading 10, and we haven't done nothing to it. Anyway, sketchy stuff nowadays. Oh, you know what? I probably should open it up first. That would probably help. I don't think I opened the bleeder yet. Oh, we must have it open a little bit. Let's pull him. I don't know if folks can see that there, but and see all those air bubbles. We don't want that. And we'll have to keep an eye on the level in the reservoir there, make sure it stays full. Okay, we're going to call that good for that side. Go do the other side here, and then maybe we'll go double check them here again. And finally, everyone, time to put the tire back on. And of course, this is my summer set of tires, which looks like it's getting time to get a new set of these. Might be able to get one more year out of them yet. We'll see. That's what I said last year, though, too. Okay, there we go. Okay, with that, everyone, I think we're going to wrap up this video here. We'll see once how the new brakes work here. Obviously got something wrong with the parking brakes. We'll see once maybe in the future here about doing something about that. At the very least, that side should probably be disconnected. At the very least, just so it can't be pulled if we do use it. Like I said, this side seems to work yet. That side works, but just doesn't release properly. So anyway, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.